Hello everyone, Tom Thread Racer coming to you with Agar.io gameplay, Agario, and sometimes referred to it as Agar.io. Here I've put in my nickname, Thread Racer, and here's the options, and I'm going to pick no skins only because that's going to prevent lag, which is going to be occurring only because I'm making this recording. I found that I did a test recording, I found that there was some lag, and if you have a problem with lag because your computer's slow or because you have other stuff running, one thing you can do is say no skins, and that will help you to prevent lag. That's a tip that I picked up from a website. And I'm going to pick the show mass option, and I'll get right into it. Dark theme is cool looking. Well, I guess I'll show you the regular theme. And Moth, as you can see here, I'm actually controlling the direction of my cell with the mouse. It goes towards the mouse cursor, and that guy just shot at me. The way that you shoot is by pressing the space bar. That splits your cell in half, and that's the easiest way to eat another cell. The way this works, oh, you see that lag? See that delay? I mean, it's actually very resource intensive making a video like the video that I'm making for you guys. I'm actually making it high quality. I guess that's the reason. So hopefully it's going to be a good viewing experience for you guys. I think it's still going to be playable. It's not. It's a little bit choppy, but you know it's still completely playable. Now this guy is the same size as me, so even if I run him over, I won't be able to eat him. There has to be. I read about it somewhere. There has to be a size difference of 25% or something like that in order to eat somebody. Now this guy, Jurassic World, I could shoot at him, but if I did, then I would be half the size. I'd have two pieces, half the size of my current size, and neither piece would be big enough to eat him. And if I just try to run him over, that's not going to work well because the smaller you are, the faster you move. The bigger you are, the slower you move. And therefore, he's easily going to be able to run away. So generally, the way that you eat other players is either by cornering them. Oh, this guy's going to shoot at me. This is ugly. This is ugly. Oh, see, I went to the big guy. I went by the big Star Destroyer here because I knew he wouldn't bother to shoot at me because it's just not. I'm not worth his time because he can shoot at much bigger fish and get his size up much more quickly. You see that you might be able to see that number that's right under Thread Racer. That's 132. That's my current mass. Well, this stuff I'm running over, I'm eating, and as I eat that, my mass increases and I become bigger, but it also goes down steadily. So, and it goes down faster the bigger you are. So the bigger, once you get big, you know, it just doesn't do just going around picking up these things, these pieces of food that are growing in the ground, which regenerate, by the way. You have to be carnivorous. So it's a very, very aggressive game. Everybody out here is trying to eat everybody else. It's very, very intense. You're constantly on the edge of your seat because you're constantly either the hunter or the hunted, nonstop. The boards are not that big. The board is actually supposed to be a petri dish, and the boards are not that big. And oh, interesting. Maybe I can corner this guy. I think it might be the corner. Oh, see, I almost ate him. I just was a little bit, or it might have been too small, just too small. I'm not sure. I also probably did not have enough of myself over him. You have to cover them maybe 75%. I don't know what the exact amount is. But anyways, this game is a massively multiplayer online game that was released on April. Oh, look at that. Somebody drove right into me. Easy pickings. Ooh, oh my gosh. Speaking of easy pickings, I almost let Tiny here corner me. I didn't realize I was in the corner. But this, as I was saying, was released April 28th. I found out about it about a week and a half ago through my son, my 8-year-old son. I knew nothing about it, and I just saw him watching a video about it, and I was just mesmerized. And You know, once I start playing it, it's totally, totally addictive. I'm glad I'm having a pretty decent game here. I have actually been on the leaderboard. I've actually topped the leaderboard before. There was one game in which I actually reached the top position on the leaderboard at a mass of about 2,400. Of course, I wasn't dealing with this choppiness, so hopefully that's not going to make a difference. I'm doing pretty good right now, getting up to 300. The bigger you get, basically the easier it is, but it's never easy. And you never can survive forever. Now this guy I'm stalking, the hello. See how I'm bigger than most of these guys now? I might shoot here. Oh, I was too small. I would have eaten them, but I was just my half was just too small. It was very close. Uh-oh. Jaws. How appropriate, right? But it's funny because he was Jaws even when he was like tiny. He didn't start out that big. Okay, I'm in trouble. I'm in big trouble. Okay, what I'm going to do, these are viruses. The green things, those are viruses. If the big cells shoot into those or run into those, then they explode into little pieces, into little cells. Kind of like the dividing, except it's a whole bunch. Oh, look at this, man. I'm feasting. So the cells are your friend if there's a bigger cell around. I mean, not the cells, but the viruses. Oh, wow. We got some bad drivers out here. And thanks to that, I'm getting pretty big. 547. Yeehaw! That was a little bit half-hearted, but I'm just on the edge of my seat just trying to stay alive here. Just trying to give you an idea of how intense this game is. So far with the videos I've made, I haven't used any video editing software, so you just get to see what the actual gaming experience is like. And I think I'm going to do that with this as well. Luckily, I haven't died yet, so it's just going to be one cut. Hopefully that's not going to change. Here's a little guy that is, I don't know, not really doing anything. Maybe he quit or something. Oh no, or maybe it was a piece of food. You see that guy shot off a piece of food. That's done with the W key. That's an advanced technique. It can be helpful. You can feed viruses and make them split and you can make the virus that you've created run into somebody and make them explode. I don't do stuff like that too often. I've dealt with that a little bit, but I really haven't been effective with it when I have actually done that. So I need more practice with that part. Oh my gosh, this guy up here could be a problem. But I'm not that scared of him because he's not. Look at him. He's the Kicho. I'm gonna attack this guy. If I get a good opportunity. See, that's the way you do it. And you see now one of my halves is bigger than the other. That's because one of the halves ate that guy. I could split again and eat this guy, but then I'm that much smaller. So both of my halves would split. And the smaller you are, the more vulnerable you are. So usually I only split once. And then and another thing is that after a certain amount of time, your pieces that have separated automatically recombine. Right now they can't recombine. And actually you have to kind of make them run into each other once you can. Like right now I'm doing it. They don't actually necessarily recombine automatically. If they're both going in the same direction, you kind of have to put the mouse cursor right above the two of them, or like right at the spot that's right in between the two of them. Look at this, Caesar. I could pick him off maybe. See, I don't really want to end up. Wow, nice. Okay, it's usually not that easy. Watch this. Oh, come on, come on. He was I think he was just too big for my half. Me. Oh, this guy's feeding me. That guy, Caesar, just fed me. I don't know. He's just practicing feeding or something. Just trying out the game. Uh, Look at this. What is that guy doing? He just shot the yellow guy is totally practicing feeding. He just shot all his self. Look, Caesar just quit. So, you got people like that are just trying out the game and are, oh, look at this. Look up on the top right. I am on the leaderboard. Oh, I was. If you rewind the recording, you'll see that I was. But hopefully, I can show you myself. Tiny, tiny, how tiny? See, if I split my hand into two parts, he'll like actually, I could eat one of these. That would make me quite big. But he has a bigger part down there. Tiny, as you see, is number 1. So wouldn't that have been awesome if I would have taken a chunk out of Tiny? Thread Racer, number 10. And as I've said, I have been number 1 before. And oh man, it's just, I said before it was easier, like the higher, the bigger you get. But you know what? It's like more, I get more of an adrenaline rush when I'm bigger because there's so much more on the line. Look at this. Ah, I think I ate a little piece there. Ugh. Wow, look at this. These guys are all terrified. Except for your modder. Your modder. Oh, that's not a nice name. Okay. Look at this. See, I'm hiding behind the virus because if he shoots into that virus, he'll explode. So viruses are my friend. Oh, and you see that guy was trying to shoot a virus. If you see it, if you want to rewind there, maybe you saw it. That guy and I'm number 9. He was trying to shoot that virus at that your mutter. It's a pretty funny name. A lot of these guys come up with funny names. I've had some funny ones too. I like the new show Fear the Walking Dead a lot, so I've played as Fear the Cell or Fear the Cells. But of course, Thread Racer is my channel name. So when I decided to make this recording for the channel, I decided to use my channel name. Now this Australia, that would be a good. I think I could eat. I don't know. Half of me, maybe that wouldn't have eaten him. That would have been really close, and it could have been a waste of a split. But see, watch my mass. It's 900. It's gonna drop down unless I keep on consuming. I am consuming these little pellets. It's kind of keeping it up there, but you can see I'm not going up 1 for every one I pick up. Now it's down to 900, and that's just because the bigger you are, faster it goes down. So the bigger you are, the more carnivorous you must be. That's the bottom line. I'm way below. I'm like well below 900 now. You can touch the viruses. You just can't drive right over them. You just can't let them. You can't cover them up completely. Uh-oh. See, I'm not being aggressive enough with the carnivorousness. It's probably because I'm just talking too much. Maybe I'll just quiet down a bit. Now this guy, Ploppy, maybe that would be a. I don't want to end up getting eaten by one of these big, gigantic blue guys. Australia, maybe. Oh no, that was not even a good shot. Ooh. It's intense. I'm all the way down to like 800. You'll see that once I combine each of my halves is about 400. So I gotta pick it up. I gotta pick it up to get back on the leaderboard. But it's okay. At least I'm not far off. I just need to have some big eats. I gotta pick up the pace with the carnivorous stuff. All right. Now this guy, see, little guys are fast. They're not going to just walk into you, even though that did happen in this game. It does happen occasionally. People that just get sick of the game or whatever. Or it could be people playing on their phone, like, my son and I have discussed. We think that maybe the people that use the mobile app, maybe they're in these same rooms. And those people would have a lot of, a very big disadvantage, I should say. Satanist. He's got to be eaten. Oh, I ate part of Satanist, and that's why I'm on the board. See, that's what gets you up there, eating people, being carnivorous. Imagine the pressure. Imagine how intense this is. I'm just trying to introduce this. This is mainly a video for people that haven't played this game, or just people that enjoy the game and want to see the thoughts that go through somebody else's head while they're playing it. Oh, this guy's a problem. Yeah, man. And look at that. Why was that little thing feeding this guy? Sometimes people. It is another thing I can mention is that because I like to make these videos informative. You can play your friends. There's about 40,000 people playing in North America right now, and there's only about 30 people in a given board. But and that's just an estimate. I don't really know exactly how many per board. That's just based on my experience. It seems to be about that, about 30. But you can play your friends, and there's a mod that you can install for the Agar.io, and if you have that installed, then it's possible for you to enter, some kind of I don't know if it's a URL and a port number or something like that, something that you can enter that makes it so that you both enter the same thing and then you're both in the same room. So it's really cool. Jaws is going to be a problem once he recombines down here, maybe. No, he's about the same size as me. Free hugs. Ooh, that looks like a really good opportunity, maybe. Yes! Yes! I'm number 8. That was number 7. When you eat somebody that's, the biggest you can eat with an attack, that it really gets you up there fast. So I'm really glad that I'm having a good game here. As I said, I want to just have one cut. I don't want to have to go through video editing. I mean, I don't really want to spend the time on it. I don't do this like professionally or anything. I haven't actually added a video to my YouTube channel in about a year. So I have a day job, so it's just a hobby. It's a lot of fun though. And I actually posted a picture on Facebook showing that I got first place, but I don't think any of my friends on Facebook play this game, and I wanted to be able to show them what it's all about, and at the same time, it's more content for my channel. And okay, this is intense. Oh yeah, still number 6. He wasn't number 7, rather. He wasn't that big. PlayStation. I could shoot right now. I probably should. I probably should have. I just didn't want to break into even more pieces. Wow, look at this guy. I got to take him down. I got to. I just had to. I'm number 5. If I recombine, I'm going to be quite sizely. I don't think that was the right word for it, but quite massive. Oh, number 7. That means there's some massive dudes out there. I just picked off some noob. That didn't help very much. Number 6. But these other dudes, I'm number 5, 6. There's some massive dudes out there that I don't want to run into right now. Now this, oh my gosh, this is a good opportunity. Maybe. This blue guy, the dark blue guy, oh my god, cheater. That's a cheater. Like a light blue guy was feeding the dark blue guy. Those are friends playing together, I bet. But I got away because the dark blue guy wasn't big enough to split and eat me. So I was able to run away. Look at this. Thank you. Number 3. See, and as I get bigger, I get cocky, and then I just start like getting more animated with my comments about the game. Number 3, I love it. I love it. I got it. This would be awesome. This is the first recording. I mean, I did like a test recording just to see if the audio was okay and stuff, but I just killed myself. I actually was playing as the user ID of look, Tiny. Tiny is hunting me. Man, he's after me. Oh, and he's bigger. I gotta do something. I gotta do something. I gotta do something quick. Viruses are my friend. It's like, you know, if you have a bully at school, you know, until you get yourself bigger, you can hide behind a virus. This game teaches you about life. Should I eat Tiny? Oh my God, he's recombining, and that's going to be bad news. When he's recombined, he's nasty. Oh, Tiny indeed. Viruses are my friend. Should I shoot this virus at him? Oh boy. See, I don't like Tiny. I'm looking for a guy who's smaller yet big. Good feed, good food. I don't like the bigger fish. I like the smaller fish. Of course, at a certain point, I'm going to have to take Tiny down if I really, or unless somebody's going to have to. Maybe somebody will do it in my stead in order for me to get past him. Well, of course, I could just pass him up by eating a lot of people here. Next victim, yeah, he's up there. Ha! Next victim, number Tiny. Nice. See, this is a guy who's after Tiny specifically, and I haven't yet you haven't yet seen like somebody come up with a name like Thread Racer sucks or anything like that. But you know, people come up with names like that for themselves after being beaten, you know, badly by somebody. Oh, that was such a bad split. And I'm going to get burned. This Foxy is a problem. But he can't split and eat me, I don't think. I got to just stay straight. Viruses are my friend. That dude's big. Oh, eesh! Okay, somebody just shot a virus at me. And now this game is a lot longer unless I die. Wow, I'm still in number 8th place. So those little pieces weren't much of me. And actually, I picked up at least a couple guys in that mess, in the frenzy that was initiated there. Yeah. Foxy. Ooh. I'm coming to get ya. Okay. Ooh, if that was only closer. That was a nice looking swarm right there. Number 7. Not bad. I'm still in the game. Way in the game. Am I big enough? Am I big enough? I'm not going to try it. Now I am. Oh my God. Okay, I wasn't big enough, but I was big enough to eat those others. That's why I figured I'd give it a shot. Because I knew it'd still be productive for me. But he's trying to eat this piece, but he can't. No, I don't think he was. Okay. Wow. What? Please don't eat me. That looks like a good one to eat. Okay. Number 8. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. My laptops, I don't know, the CPU cooling fan too often. Right now it's running constantly, like while making this recording. It's just like I didn't look at the CPU consumption But I think because of the recording that I'm making, the research, and in addition to playing this game, the CPU consumption's way up there. Ooh, look at this guy. He's very small, but it'd be nice to trap him. See, I was going to shoot at these two guys, but I didn't want to hit that virus. So if this Agar Planet, he might be playing pretty well. He might be playing smartly there. Watch this. Watch this. Look at that. Another person's game ends. I'm going to, before long, we're going to see like a Thread Racer Sucks name appear on one of these guys. Now, Tiny is probably not this red guy. Tiny is probably still the same blue guy. But you can have multiple players in the game. I'm talking about up in the upper left here. That's not the real Tiny. That's not the Tiny who's number 3. The tiniest number 3 is blue in this game, as you saw before. That's just the thing is multiple. There's no limit. You can have multiple players with the same name. Oh, look at this. Yeah, Tiny's not doing so good. Oh, wait a minute. If I only recombine, I could really rip. That is a corner. But Tiny's after my little piece. This is not good. I need to go straight. I should be able to outrun Tiny if I'm smaller. I'm only a little bit smaller, but I was able to outrun him. Now, when I combine... Come on, Tiny. I gotta... See, alright, I'm doing a wide angle here. To see if I can... well, watch this. Oh, somebody's not playing. See, somebody probably walked away. That's why somebody drove right into me. And that's what happened. Honestly, it's like the game can go on and on and on. And that's like one thing about it. It's like my goal is to get first place on the leaderboard. So there is a goal in the game, but it does go on forever. And I'm doing great, over 2,000. But at a certain point, it's like you got to go and do other stuff. And I'm probably going to just cut it off at a certain point and also not make this video gigantic. Yeah, I just wanted to, have a Agar.io video out there and introduce you guys to this. Look at this, over 2,000 and I'm number 6. We got some big guys out there ahead of me. Earth. See, Earth would look like the planet Earth but I've turned off skins. So now that guy, oh shoot. He's trying to throw out food. That's another technique. He threw out those pieces of food hoping that I would draw near to eat the food so that he could split and eat me. That's another technique. Now this guy shot me for reasons unknown. I don't know. A fan? Fan of the channel? I don't know. Just probably just experimenting. Doesn't really know what he's doing. Okay, this could be a problem. Yeah, it's probably Tiny up there. I saw big blueness. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. That's not good. That one eat was not enough. Huh. You know how much pressure this little light blue guy feels right now? We're against the wall here. And that thing below, that light green thing below is bigger too. What is it going on here? Oh, shoot. Stitch is a big problem for me. Good thing I'm awesome. Stitch is number 2. That's why he was a big problem. Ooh. That's like nothing for me. Yeah, I gotta eat the bigger fish if I want to get a lot bigger. So I'm thinking, I'm gonna wrap this up in like 5 minutes probably. So hopefully I can get higher. I got up to number 3 already, and hopefully I can get even higher before before I decide to quit. But if I don't, then you guys saw it. I got up above 2,000. I got to 3 on the leaderboard. Pretty darn good. All right. Ooh, Deal With It looks like a good option. Even better. No, now he's too big. Darn it. Unless I eat him with my whole self. Ooh, but Stitch is ripping it up over here. He's feasting on guys along the wall there. I haven't done a lot of that technique in this game of trapping people along the wall and eating them that way as opposed to splitting and eating them. This guy, I would split and eat him, but he's just... See, I'm down 1,700 just because you go down so fast when you're big. Oh, there. Let's see. Ooh. EA, maybe that's a split and eat. No, not the bigger part. Stinky... Oh boy. Yeah. They can name it whatever they want. There's no censoring in this game. Uh-huh. See, I just have a clean mouth. I think a lot of it is just being a father to an 8-year-old. Because I want him to, you know... Oh my... Man. That was not well played. There you see it. Top position. I got a problem with the mouse there. 3. Highest match 2254. You saw it yourself. And that was a half-hour video apparently. That's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I'm going to stop the recording here. Bye.